How you doing, guys and gals? This is Doug Wilson from Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors. I'm just sitting here stropping a knife for a friend of mine. This is Cody Roberts, Abyssal Wolf Forge. This is going out to an Indian friend of mine who lives on a reservation out in South Dakota. So I'm going to put a decent Kydex sheath on it for him and then send it out to him. Badass blade. And I tell you, it came from Cody with that edge. See that polished edge? He's real good with his edges. I've gotten maybe 3 knives from him thus far, and every one of them, the edge has been sharp, right? Just sharp. So there it is, Abyssal Wolf Forge. My buddy out on the reservation, you know, contacted me and said, "Hey Doug, I really like that knife. What's it going to take to get it?" So I helped him out a little bit. He's helping me out a little bit, and we're going to get him a nice knife and sheath system so he can wear it on the res. So there it is. Beautiful. Okay. This is going to be my long forgotten recent client offerings video. I haven't done one in a while. I got some really nice sheath systems that have been made over the past few days. I want to show them in a video. Okay, so let's start. Here's the first one. You guys have seen this one already, I'm sure. This is for Lon Humphrey's Gunfighter Buoy. Lon Humphrey's Gunfighter Buoy. Beautiful knife. Now, look at the tip on that blade. Okay, see the geometry of the tip of that blade, how it sweeps down like a modified sweeping clip point, and then a nice belly there. If the owner is watching this video, I've already mentioned something to him, but you got to be careful with a knife like this and Kydex. Okay, when you put the knife in the sheath, you got to be careful to put it in straight. That tip will migrate and catch the inside of the Kydex, and what will happen is if you put it in that way every time, you could dig a hole right through that Kydex with that tip. So be careful. If you meet any resistance, you'll learn within 10 tries how to put it in right. Okay, if you put it in toward the spine, you're going to catch it, right? So put it in, make sure it's straight, then drive her home. And she's good to go. This sheath will last for generations. Okay, this is Moonshine Moonstalker over my brick pattern spook sheath material. It's Kydex. I can get it really thick. I love the pattern. It's getting pretty popular, so I use it. Guys really like it. Hawklight assembly. Got like 5 different modes for this Hawklight. They're good lights. They're highly water resistant. I've never had a problem with one in the field. That's why I use them. They're good lights and they're bright. Especially for what they are. They weigh like, you know, 1/8 of an ounce or something, you know. But they're high quality lights. LEDs, real bright. He's got a fine diamond rod sharpener on the front. A face mount ferro rod. This one is also getting a Sunto compass on it. One of these guys. As soon as I shoot this video, I'm going to put the Sunto right here. That's where it's going to go, right there. On the shock cord. I might put it on the ferro rod. So anyway, that one's going on. He did opt for a sling. Okay, this is a Beachin tactical sling. Here is Cody yeah, right. Jacob Peterson's logo. Beachin Tactical. The Prepper's Bunker. Jacob Peterson. Badass slings. Now, I got to mention this. My Baldrick carry sheath systems, just because you get Baldrick carry and you ask for it, doesn't mean you get a sling with it. The slings are extra. Okay? So you have to specifically say, hey Doug, I want a sling with that as well, and I'll include it in the price. Okay. I had a slight issue with that. It got straightened out real quick. Not really pertinent to this, but just to let everybody know, my Baldrick carry options do not come with slings automatically. The one you see, a couple that Chris Tanner has, he got his own slings for them. Okay, this one's got a back mount. Bic lighter holder, right? There it is. I've been doing some tooling for people. If you ask for it, I'll tool your initials in. It's a little bit extra. It takes me, okay, see all the tooling on that leather loop, and there's a little on the back too. All right, it takes me about 45 minutes to do all that. Okay, and it's all freehand. I don't measure anything. All right, I used to be a leather worker, so I'm not bad at it. I'm not super good, but I'm not bad. There it is, Lon Humphrey's Gunfighter Bowie. Beautiful knife. We all know what the handle looks like, and we all know whose handles this looks like. I'm not getting into that, right? So, I tell you, nice looking knife. Who knows what knives? There's so many different knives out there. So many guys getting influence from other guys. Is what it is. Happens with Kydex too. There it is, Lon Humphrey's Bowie. I tried something different on the front for the Baldrick attachment. A different type of sling. I want to see how it works for him. Okay, there's that one. Same client. It's JX4. It's got frog lube on it. JX4 Bushbat. Outstanding, outstanding retention. Outstanding retention. Okay, not coming out. I mean, you know how it is, right? No rattle. Perfect fit and retention as long as I have your knife. Okay, even production knives can vary from lot to lot. So, best case scenario, that you're gonna, the outcome is going to be sending me your knife. Next one. These are two of my designs, the knives. This knife here, the BMF. Mike Wallace helped me redesign my BMF 1. It's called the BMF. This has black and orange meteor scales, meteor finish scales with orange liners. Okay, it's got frog lube on the blade, CPM 3V steel. These are badass bushcrafters. Got that continuous belly that I like on a blade, and Mike he's real good at that, right? He knows I like that, right? And I know he likes it, so it's a good fit, right? Continuous belly from tip, and then right here, tip to hilt, and then you got a sharpening choil here, but right here, it's kind of straight for guys who like that straighter area. But you can see that profile. This is one mad woodworker, and it's just big enough that you can chop with it. There it is. Very comfortable handle. Mike's handles are comfortable. They're rounded on the edges, right? There's that. Zach built this sheath. Did a great job. I still have to tool the leather. I'm going to take this off at some point. Oil it, wax it, tool it, burnish it, all that stuff, right? And then this one is our LMF, okay? Mike helped me redesign my LMF 1. And this is the result. This is the LMF. Made by Mike Wallace, continuous belly. Not completely pronounced, but these, I tell you, they're just great knives out in the field. They just work well. CPM 3V again. What can I say? It's just, I like what I like. And when when I sit down and I design a knife, it usually goes for a while, right? The BMF is modeled after an old French trapper design, but I changed it a little bit. It's different, you know. Anybody who's ever owned a French trapper knife, a traditional one, they look a lot different than this. A lot different, right? This one looks a lot different than the PLSK1, you know, that kind of thing, right? Because I like certain features that I like to build into my designs that make it a more efficient blade, personally, in my opinion. That's it, okay? This is a JX4 with green micarta scales. I do a lot of these, JX4s, JX6s. Here it is for the client. There's that moonshine, moonstalker pattern, shore up plate, scallop plate on front. There's that one. This guy here, Zach asked me guys to show this to you, right? Zach built this sheath. This is for an ESEE-6. It already has a tech lock on it, all right? This is a DLP tech lock. Pretty nice tech locks. It's on eBay right now. Like I said, the listing's already set up with a tech lock. You don't have to use it as an option, right? There it is. It is for a stock ESEE-6. It's got a pretty quiet click, but it's in there. All right, not all the time you get that super, but it's in there. I mean, it's okay, and just not hard to get out. ESEE-6s, they're not hard to Kydex. That's usually what I tell new guys to start out with, an ESEE-6, because they're pretty easy to Kydex. Got to watch the tip though. The tip's a little thin. So that's where usually guys will have problems. Is tip, I call it tip rock, where you put it in the sheath and it rocks back and forth at the tip. We don't have that here. It doesn't happen. So anyway, it's on eBay. Check it out. Priced accordingly. ESEE-6 Coyote Brown. It's already got a ferro rod on it. If you want something else on this, I'll talk to Zach and he'll probably do it for you for a couple extra bucks. All right. This system right here. Okay, I just finished this one yesterday. This is for the British SAS designed parry blade. The parry blade. Very popular knife in Great Britain. Survival, bushcraft. This thing has a plethora of features built into it. You have to go to the website. It's called a parry blade, P-A-R-R-Y. The guy who designed it, his last name is Perry. Imagine that, right? The parry blade. Expensive too. I don't know, $300, $400, $500 for these things. The hammer actually works. That's a hammer on the back. I actually used it last night to hammer some nails on some floorboards. Alright, so there it is, the parry blade. The guy's name is Mel Perry. Mel Perry, he's ex-British SAS. That's Special Air Service. It's the basically Britain's equivalent of Green Berets and Navy SEALs, SAS. Okay? Special Air Service. So there's the parry blade. And a JX4 piggyback. JX4 piggyback on the front. There it is. It's a Cryptek Highlander with black carbon fiber accents and piggyback sheath. Baldrick carry. This thing has 7 different carry options on it. 7. It's got all of them, basically. Every carry option you can think of is on here, except for mid-back. For mid-back carry, with this one, you would have to take the Hawk light off, because the Hawk light will not flip over to the other side. It just doesn't work, right? The geometry is different if you flip it. But if you want to wear this mid-back, you got to take some of the accessories off. It's just impossible to do it unless I do 2 of everything that you can flip on the, and it's just, that's not cost effective for people. Baldrick carry, beach and tactical sling. Again, guys are ordering them more and more. Matter of fact, I got to put another order in to Jacob Peterson and get some more built. Hawk light assembly in dangler mode. That's how he wanted it, in dangler mode. He wanted a Lansky tactical sharpener holder on the side. The sharpener is mine. He just wanted the holder, right? That is not my first choice. I think they're too heavy. The Lansky tactical sharpeners are too bulky and too heavy, but that's what he wanted, so that's what he gets, right? I like to put these on, these fine sharpeners. They're like half the weight, a third of the weight, you know, and just as nice. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you like these sheath systems. This is Doug Wilson, Yellow Customs Outdoors. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.